In previous videos, we have discussed what is a SOC in cybersecurity. So we are going to discuss the SOC team, the different teams in Security Operations Center and their roles and responsibilities. So first, we have Tier 1 security analyst who is a front line of an organization. So their responsibility is to monitor the entire infrastructure of the organizations. Uh, so they'll be handling different types of they'll be receiving a different type of a security instance through security controllers. So whenever they see the different security incidents, they do the first level of analysis. That is, so for example, so if there is a endpoint security alert stating that the user computer has downloaded a file and the file found to be a suspicious, so that is an alert, and the tier 1 analyst who will take care of looking at what is that file was downloaded, what is the hash value of the file, whether the file have the valid signature or not. So the kind of investigations they will be performing, and they will check the reputation of the file through various tracking tools like VirusTotal, all these things. And then if it they found something suspicious, something malicious, the file found to be malicious, so that they will be hand over to the second level of team to do a further investigations and to do a deeper investigations and to take further actions like the removing the file and educating the user. All these things will be performed by the next level, will be performed by the next level. So in one word, so these are the people frontline who will be receiving every sort of an email, every sort of incident alert, and then they do the first level analysis, and to perform the deeper investigations, they will be handed over to the second level of team. The second level of team who is having a deep understanding of security analysis, and then they will look at the incidents coming from the security tier 1 security analyst. So the tier 1 security analyst will do a deeper investigations as we discussed, and then take appropriate actions to remediate a threat. So these people have very good understanding of the instant response, and they have deeper understanding of the security, the technologies, and the different types of attacks, uh, and different type of attack methods, and so how to investigate those attack methods. Then the next level is this tier 3 engineers. So these are the tier 3 engineers where they are expertised into different areas. Like some people have an expertise in hunting, some people have an expertise in endpoint security, some people have the malware analysis experts who do a malware analysis. So in that case, sometimes the IR people reach out to the threat hunters or malware analyst to better understanding different type of threats, and so and the threat hunters are they do active hunts on the organizational network to look for any unknown threats, I mean, which is not are detected by your the security devices. So they'll be actively hunting to those unknown or undetectable threats, and then so they will found if they found any unknown threats or undetected threats, they will use secure. They will be creating some sort of a signatures or some sort of they'll be updating or they will be building their defensive securities to detect these sort of unknown threats. and the malware analysts, they do a malware research, all these things. So that's how the different the hierarchy of SOC engineers, and also uh, the SOC manager who is handling the entire SOC team, and there will be the first line. I mean, they'll be reporting to the client. The client will be directly interacting with the manager for any sort of issues. The manager will be responding to the client queries and everything. So, so this is the hierarchy or hierarchy of SOC, and the different teams and in SOC and their responsibilities. In in this video, so we are going to discuss the different types of SOC models. Means, so SOC, the Security Operations Center for an organization. Some organizations have their own security operations center. So the organization itself maintains the SOC, and the security engineers. The company itself hire the security engineers, and they can monitor their entire infrastructure. So that is called in-house SOC, where in in-house SOC, so the company itself have their own security operation center, and the security engineers, everything from their company itself. And another type, what we call as an MSSP. MSSP stands for Managed Security Service Providers. So in this case, so the client, I mean, for example, I have an XYZ company, so where my security will be, my company's security will be taken care by the service providers. So for example, the service providers like Accenture, IBM, or uh, Optive kind of companies. So who provide a services, or who take care of my XYZ company's security. So in this case, for example, the threat detection incident response, vulnerability management. So these are the different areas. So you will be, it will be taken care by some other the service-based companies. So, so we have different types of in MSSP itself. We have a dedicated MSP, and we have the shared MSSP. So dedicated MSSP, so where the customer, like my company itself, XYZ company, have everything in the SIM and other the tools in my data center, and it is in my premises, and the service provider who who is taking care of my company's security will log into my company's network through VPN, and then they will be monitoring my entire infrastructure security. So another model is a shared model. So in the shared model, the service providers like IBM or Accenture will have the SIEM and other technologies in their premises, in their data centers. So now what they will do is they will get the data, or they will receive the different clients logs from here. The service provider people will monitor the client infrastructure. So this is how the different models we have. And another model is the hybrid model. So in a hybrid model, so in this case, I have the company called XYZ, where my company's infrastructure, uh, everything secured by my security engineers, my SOC. I have my own SOC where I have the different security professionals. Let's say I have the incident response threat hunters, but I need a threat analyst also. That threat analyst will be contracted to some other company. like a service provider companies like Accenture or IBM. So these Accenture IBM people uh, who take care of analysis like a L1 threat analysis, and the rest of activities the company itself is taking care, like threat hunting, incident response, vulnerability management, other activities will be taken care by the company, that own organization, that XYZ organization itself. The rest will be contracted to the threat analysts, will be contracted to the service providers. So this is how the SOC models are there. So the different companies have their different SOC models. It depends on their needs.